Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Johnny V coming at you again with another video. And today's video we've got the reveal of the builds that we did for Metal Mania 3D TV group kit build. And as you may remember, I chose to do the 1953 Ford flip nose. Well, guys, this is what we did. 153 Ford beat up old piece of junk. Nah, just joking. I've actually done the real build. This is it, guys. Couldn't leave you with that old piece of rubbish. Alright, here we have it. 153 Ford. As I said, I'd modified it to be a later model with certain features on it that some of you guys will recognize and know exactly what truck I've actually built here. I'll just pan around a few times more just so you can have a bit of a look at it, and then I'll go through it in detail what I've actually done here. Alright, we'll start with the engine. This I did keep the flip nose idea, but it's not flippable, if you know what I mean. Those clips are pretty useless on this thing, so it's just hinged, clipped on, and I'll take him off there. And there's the engine of this particular truck. It's not anything I've ever seen before, especially when you look at the photos of the real truck, which I had to go online to find all the information about this particular build. So I will include a photo of the engine bay and you'll understand what all this business is about. But there's not a lot of other detail that I can actually show you for the motor because that's all I can actually see in it. Alright, so we'll pop that back all on there again. It does hook on there nicely. And the front is all customized. It's got two little spotlights fitted in there. All chrome work trimmed out. The grille itself is all matched into what's actually on the real truck. That particular truck itself had a lot of extra features in it which were pretty amazing. There were all little spotlights or LED lights fitted underneath there. I didn't do that, of course, but they were in the real truck and it looked pretty stunning. I decided to go against the moon wheels and went with ones very similar to what was on the real truck. I'll look inside the inside for you there. There's the dashboard was a white or dash gauge cluster. The top of the dash was actually in the real car trimmed in leather with a leather steering wheel, chromed out center. It had Recaro style bucket seats in it, trimmed out really nicely in different coloured leathers. I've managed to achieve that the best I can. We'll go around here and I'll pan in to the dash with the gauge cluster there. It was a column shift auto. And come around this side, and then there you can see a radio or entertainment console down the center on the center console there, and everything's all in the color codes of the leather and the wood grain inside. The seats themselves with that softer color in the middle in the two paddings. Right, we'll pan back again. Right, and around the back of the truck you can see that she's got a tonneau cover on it. But here's the giveaway, guys. That's the truck I've built for Orpa Tootsie Toy King. This was the truck that he had as his logo, and I just love the look of it. So I decided I'll have a crack at building it. It does have an opening tonneau cover with a hinge, if I can keep it up. All real wood in the back there with chrome strips in between. Pop that back. The tailgate does drop down, and I'll lift that back up again and pan back. so you can see it all from there. Shuts down nicely, tailgate goes up, twin exhaust underneath there, taillight fitted out the way they had them on the real truck. And the colour in the video, or the photos of it, it was called brandy wine. I couldn't find that as a paint myself to get, so I did some colour mixing, and I'm using SMS paints. So these are the paints I used, and it's an Australian company paint, SMS, and this was Pearl Raspberry Red. It's an acrylic lacquer, so I used that was the basis of the red, mixed with Pearl Blackberry, and you can see the darker tone in that. I needed a very little bit of that mixed in with the raspberry to get that brandy wine deep red colour. And being a 2-pack type system, you clear coat it with SMS Premium Super Clear High Gloss Acrylic system, and then I just gave it a very light wet and dry polish out to get that look the way she is now. I've never actually used that paint before in any of my modelling work, so it was nice to try an actual, well, it's technically an automotive acrylic, so it's pretty incredible, and it goes absolutely great through the airbrush. I was really happy with it. Alright, I'll pick her up and show you underneath. Nothing falls off on me. Right, we have straight out exhausts. I moulded those through to the headers from the motor itself, and straight out through the back through some mufflers. The wheels on this were Aoshima wheels. I managed to score a set of those, which were close to the real one on the truck. I think these are probably a little bit more chrome than what was on the real one, but that's pretty much it, guys. That's the build. Alright, but I have got one little piece extra to show you that goes with this, and that's that little guy. So I made a little one out of Hot Wheels. It was a Stars and Stripe issue, so I cleaned all the paint decals that they had on it, which were all over this thing, and I realised that the colour underneath was exactly what I'm building here. The only thing I didn't do body wise was I left the scoop on it but just painted it body colour. I didn't fancy having to do all the body work to fill that out, not for this little one. Did a wheel swap on it to get similar wheels. I did make a 1 tonner cover for it. We also put the little exhausts on the back and the roll pan, so it was the same, and even changed up the grille with the little spotlights and the colour scheme to give it the same effect as that puppy there. So guys, that's my build for the joint group build with 3D Metal Mania. Old KC, thank you buddy. It was a great time, had a great build, fun, and hopefully we can maybe do something like this again next year. So guys, I look forward to seeing all your work, and it'll be it's been fun. So this is Johnny V saying, hope you like. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, all those good things. You know it's for free. Hope you get good fun out of watching us guys perform for you guys. We do all sorts of crazy stuff. Alright, Johnny V saying bye now.